went for it. I was jumping up and down, squealing, smiling, hugging my mom. I did the whole thing. I was just a cliche. Yeah. I thought maybe I would act cool and be like, all right, good, cool. Yeah.
Oh, no. It was
I'm going to go back to sleep. Yeah, no, I went full female. My brothers called my parents, actually, and said she went to every baseball game and every football game, and this is her football field or baseball diamond or something like that.
That's really nice.
So, yeah, so we all decided, and I always thought they hated me. It was really weird. So yeah, we decided to, yeah, they're really mean to me.
You're the only girl in the family?
Yeah.
And a beautiful girl at that.
Oh, thank you.
So they were jealous.
They were obviously jealous of my blonde, long hair.
Oh, my gosh.
You're telling me that your parents bought wild, unbroken stallions because they were cheaper and let the kids loose on them?
Yeah, they were busy. They had more things to worry about.
They were busy,
yeah.
of course. So then you had to break your own horse.
Yeah, or my own tailbone.
Now, were you tossed, is that, or kicked?
Everything. Well, at one point, the horse was running into a barn, like an abandoned barn, so I had to just jump ship and drop and roll. Yeah. That was the deformed elbow. Now, my mom thinks that she's a nurse.
Really?
Yeah, she thinks that she's like she just got bored with the math part of medical school, she says.
Uh-huh.
And that's the only thing that kept her away.
So you never went to the doctor at all? I mean, I know people say, oh, we never went to the doctor, but when you get run over by a car at a year and a half old...
Yeah, no, I'm one of the real ones.
You really
like,
never ever went to a doctor?
I don't know.
Did you meet anybody?
The other famous people that you get to see, because like you're more famous than me, and you're interviewing me.
No, wait,
So
first of all, no, stop that. Maybe before all this happened, but now you are, please, light years.
Now my star meter is higher? Is that what you're saying?
Come on, don't even play that with me. But
I read somewhere in Esquire that the producers originally rejected you because they thought you were too pretty? Too attractive?
Yeah. Well, I didn't have the right look, I like to say.
In Kentucky, do they ride Western or English?
I sound like such a redneck. I didn't really ride with a saddle. If we did, we had English and Western saddles, but my mom said that was for the people who like board their horses there, so I wasn't allowed to use any of that, so I just kind of hopped on and went for it.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Did anybody from the county ever come out to the house to talk to Mom and Dad about...
I'm going to get my parents arrested. No.
Well, and so your mom didn't like you taking the antibiotics?
Yeah, every time someone would be like, do you want a glass of wine? And I was like, instead of being like, no, I'm only 20, stupid. I'd just be like, no, I'm on antibiotics. And every single time she'd go, and like scoff and make a noise as if I'm lying, as if I just like broke out of rehab.
Oh, really?
And every time somebody offers me a drink, I'm like, no, I'm on antibiotics. It was so embarrassing.
Okay, you know your name just changed, right?
Yeah,
because it will for now forever be Oscar nominee or Oscar winner. Forever,
yeah,
forever.
That's how I'm going to sign it. Everywhere, like in the doctor's office.
Right, credit card.
Oscar nominee, Jennifer Lawrence.
You made the smartest dress choice of them all ever because it was like a modern day Jessica Rabbit, sexy, slinky, gorgeous, but it seemed like comfortable. You didn't seem like you might die, like trying to hold it up for.
Thank you.
Right?
Yeah, I was really sick of trains and tripping people and all that stuff. So by the end of it, it's funny that it's you.
Oh, it's gorge. Gorge. I love it.
Photoshop. I love that. It's you. First job. Well, other than babysitting?
Yes.
Okay. First acting job.
Sure.
Okay, cool. I did an MTV promo when I was 14 for my Super Sweet 16 on MTV.
Wow.
And I was so famous in Kentucky. That means that it's the origin story of how the X-Men came to be what we know them as of now.
Yeah. And
that was grammatically
and what do you do as...
Most of them like seeing your movie and they come up to you and say great job or stuff like those sorts of things?
No, not really.
Not really?
No. I mean, some people do, but most of it's just me going,
Who are you most about of all the people that you met there?
I didn't see it coming. I didn't expect it, but yeah, I did. It's Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. We're like 2 feet away from my table, and I was just, it changes you.
Really?
Like I have heart palpitations. They should be king and queen of America. I would pay taxes to them and not even think twice about it. I was just so blown away.
Did you talk to them at all?
No.
Oh, really?
No, of course not. No.
You just
I didn't
admired
talk to
them?
anybody.
Really?
Yeah, I was just like, I'm having trouble talking to you. You're famous too.
Wait a minute.
I play Nora. Anton Yelchin and I are boyfriend and girlfriend.
as an X-Man. Are you an X-Man?
Yes, I'm an X-Woman.
What do you do?
I play Mystique.
You're Mystique?
Yes, so I'm a shapeshifter.
Oh, sure, shapeshifter. Is it fun to make these big special effects?
It would be if I could actually shapeshift. That was my biggest flaw.
Yeah. Did you lie at the audition and tell them you could?
Yeah. Oh, yes. I can play basketball and I can shapeshift, and I'm blue.
Okay, and have you thought about the whole dress thing yet? Have you stopped? You seem like...
I want to wear the Golden Globes dress again. It seems so weird. I could only wear that once. It was so pretty. I loved it.
It was gorgeous. And
I had to suck in because the ruffles were right here.
What do you have to suck
Perfect.
in? Come on.
Yeah, don't pan down my stomach. That's horrible. What if like you pan down? I did. I'm like, huge belly.
That's very funny.
Yeah. No, I want to wear the Golden Globes dress again.
You can't.
I know I can.
You cannot.
What if I like cut the straps off or something? Just like kind of make it different. Like shorten it. Tilda Swinton was at my table.
Okay.
Which was, I couldn't. Gosh, every time she tried to start a normal conversation with me, I would just keep going. Such a big fan. I'm such a big fan of yours. And she's just like, okay. So are you miserable yet? And I'm like, I'm just really tired. I'm such a big fan.
And then, how many hours is that?
About 8.
And you have to stand there and nude and let it dry?
Yeah, I have to either stand or sit on a bicycle
Nude?
seat.
She said nude, is that right?
That is right.
Yeah, nude.
Okay.
Nude, Reach. I said it.
Just trying to
She said nude.
just trying to put it all together.
Also, is it true that you were discovered by a guy who just took your picture?
Yeah, in New York. I was watching street dancing, apparently very talentedly, and somebody like asked if they could take my picture. My mom and I didn't think that was creepy at the time, so
Inexplicably.
yeah. So we took my picture, and then all these agencies were calling, and we didn't know what else to do, so we just kind of went, and then that's how it happened.
And then boom, here you are.
Yeah, it's one of those stories that like I don't like telling anybody because nobody likes me. It's like one of those things that doesn't happen.
Right. You didn't work for 27 years to get there.
Yeah, it's like not realistic, and I really wish I had like a gritty, like cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of a gee whiz story,
I
though.
want to borrow Mark Wahlberg's. Be like, I was in prison for a little bit. I was like 14. I was a babysitter, and then became an actress.
Had you skinned a squirrel before?
No.
Do you have to go to like squirrel skinning school? Because it looked like you knew what you were doing.
I went to the Academy of Squirrel Squinting. Squirrel Squinting. Yeah, no, I learned from a hunter.
Oh, you did?
I did.
How long did it take him to teach you to do that?
I really was only up for one lesson.
One skinning?
And then I was like, you know what? I think I got it. I think we're good here.
It's called Hunger Games, is that it?
Yeah.
Wow, now that's one of these highly anticipated films.
Yeah.
I just got into town.
Josh and I are both crazy, and so it's good when we have people that are not crazy to kind of calm us down a little bit, but when Josh and I are together, we're so bad for each other. One time, Josh and I were in his room, we were watching some show about crocodiles, and then we went screaming about Avatar and how upsetting it was that we couldn't live on Pandora, and we couldn't be avatars no matter how hard we tried, and we were screaming at the top of our lungs before we even realized it, and Liam, like, ran in. He's like, are you guys all right? And we're both, like, just totally upset, covering up our faces, like, oh, Avatar.
Is that a little Australian accent I heard?
I was meant for it to be.
Do you have a boyfriend?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, I thought I was supposed to say no, but it just came out. Yes, I do have a boyfriend.
Really?
What's he do? Is he an actor?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Really?
but we're going to lie to say that we met online or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he a famous actor?
Yeah. We're not going to ask his name, but who is he?
And so it was just you and Tilda Swinton at the table together?
Well, Catherine Zeta-Jones and Michael Douglas were going to be at my table, I thought. They started sitting down, and I was like, oh, my gosh. And then they were like, oh, wrong table, and turned around and walked away.
No.
And I was like, no, exactly.
Really?
That's like when a waiter comes out with, like, amazing food, and you're starving, and they make eye contact with you and then just walk right past you.
So they did not, do you think they turned around because you guys were there, or do you think it was just
It
the
might have
wrong...
had something to do with the drooling, I don't know.
And what's that one? Is that a vampire deal?
No, that's not a vampire deal. That's just a very violent, futuristic movie where kids are randomly selected from their home districts to fight in an arena to the death. But we don't drink blood. That's sick.
Wow. Wow, so it's lighter fare.
Yeah. Wait, do you say mutant or mutant?
Mutants.
I started saying mutant when I was there because we were shooting in England, and then a dialect person said I was saying it British. So I just say mutant.
Oh, mutant.
Yeah.
Mutant.
I got an accent while I was there.
Did you?
You know, a little girl seeing a squirrel skin.
Well, she lives there.
Oh, she does.
Yeah, that's her actual. I mean, that's her house and her property and everything. So she
skinned them before.
cool as a cucumber. She was teaching me how to do stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was telling me like, don't pull that out. That's, you know, you'll eat that. And I was like, will I? Okay. Do shots. I'm like, that's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. And then I did it. And then that led to, like, I'm peeing in my pants on the red carpet. Because my brothers are like, it's fine. Do some shots.
Are your brothers older than you are?
Yeah.
Now, what was it like, if they're encouraging you now in this regard, what was it like when you were all kids at the house? How did they treat you then?
Well, now they actually talk to me. Before it was more just kind of physical, horrible thing. Now they're getting really supportive. Like when we thought there was a paparazzi outside of my house, and my brother's like, "You want me to throw a skateboard at it?" Because we like, my brother's like, he went inside. He's like, "Let's go throw some eggs and tomatoes at it." And I'm like, "Okay, cool. Yeah. Let's do it." And then it was just like some parked car that I was like, "That's a paparazzi." Like it wasn't. It was. I just made it up. Yeah.
Did they? Was there a lot of...
I'm not as famous as I think I am.
It's like making a joke, like, because we were in Whole Foods and I was on like a lot of the magazine cover. I was like, God, I'm gonna be that person that everybody hates, because it's like, hey, here I am, like all the time. And I was like, get out of my face. And they were like, no, everybody hates you because you're ugly. And I was like, well, that's better, I guess.
No, we were traveling first class, and I always feel like an idiot every time I fly first class because I'm a kid. And I just sit there, and like everybody's got their newspapers, and they're like on the computer, and I'm like, can I get a coloring book, please? And so we were
like some hot chocolate, please.
Yeah, can I get some grounds? And so we were I was with the boys, and we were in the. I had ordered a glass of wine. And then I was in this really intense conversation with the guys, and then she dropped off the wine. I was like, yes, because the ministry had taken over Hogwarts at the time. That's why it was thank you.
You were talking about Harry Potter. Very adult conversation.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, it was different at Hogwarts. Thank you so much.
But this is growing up. You used to watch Oscar night. You called it Linguini night.
Linguini night, yeah, with my friend Laura. And this year was the only year that I missed it. So I kept apologizing on every TV that I knew that she was watching on every channel. I was like, sorry, Laura.
But did you have linguini with her afterwards, or?
I had a Philly cheesesteak. They didn't have linguini on the menu, and I don't think my publicist would have allowed it because there's only so much Spanx can do.
And then I get halfway through the red carpet, and like somebody goes, suck in, and I'm like, great.
Somebody says
only
what?
The first suck in, because I've gone through, like, I get out of the car, and I'm like, hey. and then I walk half the red carpet, and then the other half I'm sucking in, but then I wonder about the other half of the pictures. Yeah. Which is the end of me Googling myself.
What has been your workout regimen?
For the film? Yeah. Oh, okay. I was talking about today. I was like, I ate French fries and laid in bed until 3. I was gonna say you should start exercising your vagina.
Like Kegels?
Yeah.
Really?
I forgot the name of it. I just knew it was vagina exercise. My publicist is going crazy right now.
You're going to be going head-to-head in a random object 3-point shootout.
The whole bucket?
Yeah, go for that bucket, man.
Such a waste.
We can eat them afterwards. Oh, my God.
I really think under.
I want to go over.
I still think
I almost got one wing in there. All right, Shamrock Shake. It's a real.
Well, now I'm really excited to see the movie. I mean,
really?
I'm crazy
excited. This just made you excited?
Yes, this, because I feel like I want to see, I got to have more of this. I want to see, is this kind of your character?
No.
Oh.
No. I was thinking the exact opposite. I was like, nobody's going to want to see that idiot swinging from trees and like shooting bow and arrows.
Wow.
Sorry. Everybody, it's good.
Yeah,
it's a good movie.
Yeah.
God, I'm going to get fired.
No, you're fine.
Thank
It's
you.
so nice to see you again.
Sorry, I'm sweating. My hands are really clammy. Sorry.
You're just fine.
Thank you.
Jennifer Lawrence, The Hunger Games.